Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mr. Islam, Sayyid Murad Ali, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and fellow admirers of Urdu literature, Assalamu alaikum. This is indeed a proud moment for the Parveen Shakir Trust and for myself to be here in Canada to set up a chapter of our trust and thus become international. We have been planning this event since 2020 during the last trips to Pakistan and now have finally succeeded. So greetings to all of you from the members of the Trust from Pakistan as we gather here today to embark on a journey that celebrates the literary legacy of the esteemed poet Parveen Shakir. A word about her as a person is necessary because she was my friend. Beyond her poetic prowess, she was an accomplished woman of many talents. A trailblazer who effortlessly combined her various roles and pursuits and at the same time excelled in every one of them. By way of education, she was holder of 3 master's degrees, the last one from Harvard University. By profession, a bureaucrat, the last one, she was a bureaucrat and she was the best student at the Training Academy. And then as officer of the Customs Department of the Government of Pakistan, she demonstrated her intellectual acumen and administrative skills. As an anchor person on television, one of the highlights was the posting of a series of interviews of contemporary poets. Then she was a journalist also. She wrote articles in the daily newspaper Jal, focusing on social issues. For this she won an award, in addition to the several accolades for her works throughout her short life. The government of Pakistan honored her with the Pride of Performance. As a friend, she showed such affection that we all continue to honor her friendship and demonstrate it through such events even 3 decades after her death. Then as a single mother, she cherished and brought up her only son with such love and discipline that we see the everlasting result today in the success story of Iran. Parveen Shakir had charisma. Of a petite frame, she was a positive beauty with big expressive eyes, the star of every mushaira, both at home and abroad. Like a flower princess, she lived in a poetic world of her own, in a kingdom where there is fragrance, flowers, jugglus, love and romance. Here there was reality as well, the remorse and the rituals of daily life of which she also wrote about. Ironically, her death was as romantic as her poetry, a tragic road accident, a poetic end. The Almighty had thus saved her from the cruelty of old age and had frozen her in time at the prime of her beauty and talent so as to be remembered as such forever. A death so sudden left her friends and leaders shattered and stunned. They wanted to do something for her to remedy their loss and to somehow fill the vacuum created in the world of Urdu literature. She had died, but her poetry was ordained to live.